Designing for a Caribbean climate meant that we had to really consider outdoor spaces, outdoor living. We want to make sure that there's comfortable spaces that you can sit in both shade and protected from wind and also rain. That meant that we had to think about both the front and the back of the site. That sometimes when the wind is up, you can go and sit in a sheltered area at the back of the building. But also adding a pool to the rear of the elevation meant that you always have that connection to water. And the transparency throughout the house means that you always connect to the horizon and the sea view. The external spaces also are terrace and the platforms that lead to the pool, which then connects with an infinity edge to the pool and the horizon. All of those items were really an integral part of the design. At the upper stories, we added these sleeves to the buildings that create further shadow, shade and overhang. And that means that you also create almost these blinkers to the buildings. That means that you create a lot of privacy so that you feel like you're alone in your building. You're not aware of the other buildings. You are part of a community, yet you have your privacy, focusing on that fantastic view of the Caribbean. And when it comes to the name of the product, Nivå, but as you say in Sweden, Nivå, it actually means levels. So you can think about it, how those levels in the architecture comes in through the platform, then the first floor and then the second floor. You can see it clearly as stacked levels, a part of the architecture. So the name is a reflection of how that architecture works. What we're trying to achieve, or what we're trying to hope that the future owners of these villas are going to experience, is something that's beyond bricks and mortar. What I mean by that is that when all the different pieces come together, they create that whole that is so much greater. You can't put your finger on it. You have to experience it. And that's the key. You have to go to these spaces, because when you walk in there, you're going to sit down on the sofa or just stand there, look out over that space, and you're going to go quiet. That's what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to create stillness and quietness. And that is what's going to create an amazing architecture.